Hey guys, so today let's talk about empties. Somehow this month around I have a ton of makeup empties. I don't know what happened. I just was close to using up a whole bunch of things. Now, if you're interested, there are a couple of products that were in my project pan that I just posted recently, but I filmed it a couple of weeks ago. So in fact, you know, a couple of products that I finished were just posted recently in another video in project pan, and they looked much fuller. I'm just letting you know that was not a super fresh video. This is a new video because I need to post it now because it's the end of the month. Let's talk about the stuff here. There are a few products here that I would actually repurchase, which is really encouraging and nice when you find stuff that you actually want to buy again. I've tried a mini in a subscription box, a one-time subscription box from Aaliyah, and this is a RAHUA classic shampoo. This is an interesting find. Unfortunately, very expensive for me, unfortunately, because I am going to be purchasing this in full size. Interestingly, if you are somebody who's tried this shampoo once, you probably hated it, and so did I. This is not a lovable product right at the first bat, especially if you're used to, you know, non-clean, non-green, normal, regular shampoos. This is a different beast, and for the first 2 weeks of use, I really didn't understand why anybody would sell something like this, because I thought it sucks. It sucks because it doesn't lather, your hair doesn't feel super clean afterwards. What does it do? And then after using it a couple of weeks, because I'm stubborn, I realized my hair loves this thing. My hair was soft, behaved well, not frizzy, not dry. I use it in a combination with their conditioner, which I find I need more shampoo than conditioner. You need quite a lot of this to actually get a wash done. Maybe it's me because I'm used to lather, you know, lathering shampoos when it comes to my hair washing, and this doesn't really much at all. So I always felt like I had to use more. So maybe I don't have to use as much as I have used. I'll test it out when I buy a full bottle. But this has really made my scalp and my hair feel and look really great in combination with the conditioner. And it's not just the conditioner, because now that I ran out of the shampoo, I'm using the conditioner with a different shampoo, and it behaves well, but not as well as it does when I use this thing. My fried hair that is blonde with purple on top of it, like, it takes a lot of abuse. My hair is abused by me. That's just the reality of the situation. This thing works so well for my hair. I will be buying it. I kind of cringe a little because it's too expensive, and it feels weird, and it doesn't feel like it's a shampoo that actually does anything, but I swear it does. I would encourage you to buy one of these little ones if they do sell them separately. I think that they do. And test it out, but over time. Don't expect to love it right away. Apparently, it's one of those get to know it and love it products, but I do. I think this is really, really good. In terms of nails, I only have one product, and this is the Formula X Appeal Mini that I finished from my project polish. I loved this little fine, dainty shimmer, especially in one coat. I do have a dupe. It's a DEBORAH LIPPMAN polish. I'll leave the name below because I forget now, but I found a dupe. I might be buying the DEBORAH LIPPMAN in the future. I found it when I was in Sephora testing out various polishes, and it's a really, 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 really close dupe. I couldn't really tell much of a difference between this one and the DEBORAH LIPPMAN one. Look below to see what the name was. And I really liked this one, but unfortunately Formula X is not made anymore, so boo. However, I will be continuing to use this type of polish. In terms of skincare, I finished up the Abnormal Beauty Company, the Ordinary Buffet serum. There was a nice serum. I don't think I'll be purchasing it again because I do expect a little bit better overall results from my serums, but I did film a full review a few weeks ago, and I just recently posted it, so if you're interested, again, I've used it up at this point, but a couple weeks ago I filmed a review. A few weeks ago I filmed a review, and I just recently posted it up, so if you're interested, it actually is available, so you can go and watch the full review. Same opinion as I've held there. Face mask. I've used a few of these puppies. These were sent for me to look at and try by the company. It's EWG verified, very clean, very nice ingredients, very pristine ingredients, and it is called Composited Revive Facial Sheet Mask, a powerful blend of fiber and biocellulose. So the actual mask is biodegradable, really nice ingredients. It's softening and slightly exfoliating, but mostly softening and moisturizing, which is what I needed, which is why I chose to have this one sent my way. I think these are really nice masks. They're a touch expensive, but you can't fault them for construction ingredients, and they give you a ton of product, meaning that that mask, that cellulose mask that you, the sheet mask that you apply, I have an Instagram post with it if you want to go see. It's kind of funny. You know, when you stick that thing on your face, my kid was a little bit scared of it, but this is a nice mask. It's a touch expensive, so I'll think twice about repurchasing, but I can't argue that it was actually effective and really, really moisturizing. Another thing, a little tip, is some people will have a drier mask, which you just, you know, you pull out and all of the fluid is actually in the mask. This one was drenched with this serum, the mask itself, but it's not the kind of mask that you take off or wash off. It's really a serum kind of mask. It was drenched. There's so much serum left over in the actual packet that I prefer to take baths while using this. And then at the end of the bath, I just pour the rest of the freaking serum out, because there's a ton in here, and just sort of put it all over my body, and my body felt fantastic with this treatment as well, but expensive. So pros and cons, guys. Let's talk about makeup. I have so much makeup this month. I don't even know what happened. So I have 3 of my Project Pan products. First, the DIOR Capture Totale. I finished up the entire foundation. Yay! This is only the 2nd foundation that I finished off this year, so I'm kind of slow getting through them. But I guess it does last like 4 to 6 months, each single one. Then I have my GUERLAIN bronzer, as I have suspected. I mean, I know this is what happens to bronzers when I use them. Cracked up, fell into pieces. I'm not repressing. I'm not messing with it. It's done for me. This is good enough. It's done. I'm not going to inconvenience myself while using products. Really, it's for fun. And the last thing is a lipstick. This is Rouge Coco Shine in the color 57 Aventure. One of my favorites. Love this thing. I've used up multiples of this throughout the years of the Rouge Coco Shines, and I did find at this point an alternative, and I'll film a separate video about finding a clean green beauty alternative for this formula. Then I have a couple of concealers. Concealer is something that I go through quite a lot. I really enjoy using concealer far more than foundation, because I can just spot conceal what I need to and leave the rest of my face bare. And I enjoy that because I tend to have better skin, good skin. I don't need a ton of coverage, so concealers are the way to go for me. First of all, this one is the one I traveled with, and this is Magic LUMI Concealer Corrector from L'Oreal. The color was 862. This was a decent product, but did not impress me all that much, and there's very little product in there. It's one of those brush tip applicators. I didn't really care very much for it, so whatever. Nude by Nature Perfecting Concealer. This came in a little set that I purchased to try for Nude by Nature products in this 03 Shell Beige. The shelf life is 6 months. I finished it up very quickly because you see how tiny it is, and I also traveled with that one. And I usually, when I'm on call and I have to stay somewhere overnight, and then I have to go and be in the clinic the next morning, I know, sucks, life of a doctor, but this was really convenient in terms of its size, and I enjoyed using it as spot concealing all over the face, because a 03 Shell Beige was really not a color for under eyes or any kind of brightening situation, but it did work okay on my skin tone. So I guess they have a decent shade range. At least I know for the lighter shades they have an okay shade range. For the darker shades, I'm not sure. They might have a sucky shade range. What do I know? I haven't checked, to be fair. However, the texture of this was really, 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 really emollient. So if you have really dry skin, this might be your friend. The coverage is light to medium, really not a high coverage product. I won't be purchasing this again, honestly. I didn't think it was all that special. 3 mascaras, and this is where I always do well. I fly through mascaras. I love mascaras. I wear them for a couple months. I wear mascara every day, and I do multiple coats, and eventually, of course, mascara doesn't last more than 3 months in my collection, usually even less. So the one that I would repurchase actually is the BURT'S Nourishing Mascara. This is 100% natural mascara, one of the very few that actually work really, really well. It smells a little bit like wax, and it does have beeswax in it, so if you're super cruelty free, it's probably not for you. However, I did enjoy that it was a very natural effect on the lashes, and it really wore very well, so it stayed on the lashes. If you are looking for like wham bam thank you ma'am lash, this is not going to satisfy you. I don't think it'll be enough. However, if you like a natural lash look, and I do oftentimes, most of the days that's what I go for, this is good. So I might be repurchasing this in the future. I have quite a few mascaras to get through before that. Then we have the YSL Vinyl Couture in this green color. Not reaching for it. Kind of had been sitting around for about 3 months, so time to get rid of it. It's not empty, but I'm really reaching for black mascara nowadays. I don't go for colored mascaras. And then Smashbox Photo Finish Lash Primer. Not in competition with my DIOR Show Primer. However, it was a nice little product. It did do what it said it would do, so it did prime my lashes and make them look better with another mascara, like a black mascara on top. However, it didn't nourish the lashes to the same extent as the DIOR Show does. I'm not sure what in the DIOR Show does that, but it was so nice, so nice, and really, you know, for me, there's no competition. DIOR Show is better, but it does make your lashes look great if you layer it underneath the mascara. That's just the purpose of it, and it works. Let's move on to fragrances. I finished off a rose fragrance oil, and I don't know which brand it's from. It came with a diffuser, so I guess maybe I need to look into the diffuser brand. I have a diffuser by my bedside table in my room, and I really enjoy it. This is rose. I love the scent of rose so much, and this is a really authentic, beautiful rose scent formulated with rose oils. Leave below if you know of where I can get aromatic rose oils for diffusers, because this was amazing, and I don't know where I can find this again. And then a fragrance that I used up is this giant bottle of Burberry Body Mist. So this was a much lighter version of Burberry Body. I've owned a Burberry Body previously in a fragrance form, and I've used it up, and I'll be buying it again. I know I will, because this is 85 mils, and the fact that I've repurchased this fragrance in several iterations really speaks to the point that this is a workhorse of a fragrance that I totally recommend you try out if you like a musky floral. I think it's a beautiful musky floral, very well composed. It's not special, it's not interesting, it's not thought-provoking, but it is so wearable. So wearable, really easy to pull off, really easy to wear. Beautiful musk, I think. Musky floral, really, with a touch of wood in the base, but really mostly musky floral scent. I'll be buying it again, probably in a small format, because you know how I am with fragrances. I have way too many, but this is a repurchase, has been and will be. So that's it for today. I hope it was fun for you to chat to me or look with me at my empties. Especially encouraging is the fact that I actually used up a ton of makeup products, and 2 of those are new empties from my project pan, which is nice, you know, always nice to use things up in your projects. That's it for today. I hope you guys have a good week. Let me know if you used up something super significant this month in terms of your makeup, fragrances, or skincare. Have a great day. Bye-bye.